just want to first say thank you to everyone who watched the last video and all the new subscribers that I gained from that last video. Just in under 4 days, I got 23 subscribers, which is an incredible, huge boost. And I'm just only less than 30 subscribers away for reaching 1,000, which is the monetization threshold for YouTube. So I really want to say first, thank you guys for subscribing and watching all my content. It really means a lot to me. For this past week, even just having a few people in my watching this and commenting, and the people who watch my Twitch channel, that's been a real huge boost to just my self-esteem, and like I feel just like to my depression as well. Like it's gone. I feel like everything's kind of gone down. I felt like boosted. So I really just want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Even if it's just like not because I'm about to make money or whatever, but just because it's made me feel better. So thank you. But other than that, it's happy stuff. I hope everyone had a really good weekend. I know I did. A lot honestly happened this weekend that I'm excited to talk about, which I'm glad that I have stuff for you guys to talk about. I felt like in the last video I was scrambling for stuff to talk about, so I'm really glad. I started watching this TV show with my boyfriend. It's called Lex, and it's the weirdest sci-fi TV show I've ever seen. So, and there's a weird story behind this. So, when I was a young kid, I watched this TV show with my dad, and I thought it was a movie because the first episode in the first season, and it seems the second season too, each episode is like an hour long, and there's 60-something episodes. And me as a kid, me and my dad watched the first episode, and I thought it was a movie. So I watch it with my boyfriend, and because I'm like, oh, let's watch this movie, let's watch the Lex movie, and he's like, the movie? You mean the TV show? And I was like, TV show? I was like, it's like an hour-long movie. He's like, that's the whole series. I was like, what? So we started up, and immediately, as the intro is going, he's singing along with it, like he knows the character's song that they sing. Like, he's already got it, like, in tune and everything. So, it's about this weird future where darkness is taken over. There's like a shadow guy, and time happens in a loop, but that doesn't matter, and I don't give a shit about that stuff. I just like the quirkiness of it. Like, on the second episode, there's a scene where they introduce this new, it seems like they're going to introduce a new character. Like, this is his name, this is his backstory of like, alright, so it's like this dude, and he's floating in this bubble around space, and it's playing a message, and the message is like, this is my name, my people, they're dying of this deadly disease, and they're all dead. Assuredly, they're dead, but I'm cryo-frozen so that you can, great space aliens, you can abduct me and help me find a cure for my race of people and go and save them. And as this is playing, he gets awoken because there's a ship coming by, and so he goes, and as he wakes up, just his little tiny ship, the main ship, the main ship of the main characters of the show, he's just like a bug on the windshield and just dead. And this is like the first 10 minutes of this episode is just dedicated, probably not 10 minutes, more like 5, but 5 minutes of this episode is just dedicated to this guy's death. Like, that's why spend 5 minutes to just kill a character? It makes no sense, but that's why I love it, because it's stupid, and who in their right mind would do that? I'll tell you, the Canadians and Germans, because that's who made the show. But I love it. Along with other TV shows, me and my boyfriend finally finished Community, and I and you kind of have to watch it from the beginning to get invested. So, but we finished it this weekend, and I'm so sad. Like, I love all the characters. They're so funny and witty. Their humor and their conversations interconnect so fluidlessly. Like, Dan Harmon is such a good writer. I love that show. I don't know if he wrote it or produced, but whatever. I won't say written by Dan Harmon, so yeah, written by Dan Harmon. But I'm upset that it's gone. I really wish that there was a movie, or if it got like rebooted, that they would do a movie now. There was a thing I bought on eBay a while ago that finally showed up, and I'm pretty excited for it because I'm gonna start using it as my new way to like program, because when I want to program, I have to use my laptop or my desktop, and which is fine. But like the best laptop I have is my MacBook, which it's a 2015, but it's a Pro. So it's really heavy, and I could get an Air, but you'd have to buy a new one because all the other ones are kind of crappy if you want to do anything like intensive. So I was like, well, I want to get a computer for programming. I guess it doesn't really have to be intensive. So, but I wanted something really portable to program, because if I want to program on that laptop, I have to lug it around, and even on like having that laptop, my MacBook sit on my lap when I'm in bed, just laying down trying to program, that thing like overheats like a rocket. Like the fans turn on, it's like whoosh. It's like I don't want to like listen to that when I'm laying in bed. So I wanted to get something smaller and more compact. And there's a computer that I've been watching for a while now, and they've had like 3 versions, really 2, and that 2.5 like better version. But I decided to get the second one because it was on eBay for so cheap, and it's the GPT Pocket 2. It's like, here's my iPhone, and here's how big it is. Like it fits in your pocket. It's about as a little bit bigger than the thickness of my phone, of my iPhone XR in a case. And when you open it up, it's got a full-size keyboard with, everything that you would need on it, and a touch screen. So I'm currently running Arch Linux with i3 and basically nothing else on it because I haven't installed anything on it yet. But I'm trying to use it to learn programming, and anywhere that I want to go. Like, let's say now I would just flip it open and start typing away and do all my stuff. And it's perfect for that because it's so tiny and compact, and I can store it away just like that, put it in my pocket, and it's done. So I really like it. I'm glad that I got it. As for terms of like I/O, it's got a USB-C and a USB 3.0 on this end, and the USB-C you can plug in one of those USB-C hubs, so you can do video out, charging, all of that through the USB-C. Other side is another USB 3.0, a micro USB or micro SD card slot for expandable storage, and then a headphone jack. So it's also got Bluetooth, so it's really good. I really like it. The mouse is this like top right area. You can just move it around. It's like a touch sensor rather than like the ThinkPad like nipple. So again, I really like it. I've been using it a lot every day. Even like when I have to go somewhere, I'm just like, yeah, I got a case with it, so I throw it in the case, put it in my pocket, out the door I go. It's pretty cool. So thanks to Dexter Dingo and Kester Ferret, I kind of wanted to get back into streaming more. Like our whole kind of friend group has started streaming, and I really like it. So last Friday I did my first kind of solo stream of playing a game, and I might do another one like Thursday or Friday, because I've got Corey thing on Wednesday morning, so I don't want to do it Tuesday night or maybe Wednesday afternoon, I'll have to see. But Friday night I streamed like 4 or 5 hours of Mega Man, the first Mega Man Battle Network game, because I've always wanted to, like, it's one of my absolute childhood favorite video games, like top of the tier, like top of the list. It's my all-time favorite. And like I've never played the first one. I think I started in like Mega Man Battle Network 3 or something like that. So I decided I really wanted to play the first one. So I downloaded an emulator to play it, and I streamed it, and I beat like 3 or 4 different bosses so far, and I'm really loving the game. It's harder. It's a lot of features that were in the later games are kind of implemented, but like not really. Like it's a lot harder, but I really like it. It's just you know, it's fun to go through. So I think I'm gonna start doing that more, and I definitely want to start streaming more with friends. I just gotta like figure out when they all want to start streaming and get on a schedule with them. And since I started playing the game from the beginning, I thought I should start rewatching the anime from the beginning. So I went back to the first anime, and I'm watching the dub version, not the Japanese version, even though there's only the first season dubbed, and then the rest is all in Japanese. So, but I'm really liking it. It kind of goes hand in hand with the game, so it's really cool for some parts. To see be like, oh, I just played it in the game. So and it's also like reliving parts of my childhood, because I remember so much of watching that cartoon growing up at my dad's house when I was a kid. In like really early grade school, like way early grade school, like still like first grade, second grade, I want to say. Like I was really young when I played those games. So during all of the pandemic, I've been trying to search for a job. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm trying to do my YouTube stuff and my keyboard business stuff, but also search for a full-time job because, gotta make money. I haven't gotten a single job offer until like 2 days ago or something like that. But it wasn't even a good job offer. They asked for my resume once, and then the next day they were like, we have an offer for you, but we want your resume again, and like how much you want to work, like your price. And I was like, I gave you my resume yesterday, don't you guys still have it? Anyways, here's my price amount. And then I haven't heard anything back because I guess my price amount was probably too much for the position they wanted me for, which was level 2 desktop support, which is like barely 20,000 to 30,000 a year, which is like, fuck no. Like, I was for my last job, I was basically getting paid. I was getting paid that amount, but I was doing CTO level stuff. I was controlling everything for an engineering company on their technical level, and I got paid jack all. So I'm 100% done with the recording bullshit of getting paid way below my knowledge level and what I'm able to do, because I successfully for a full year ran a engineering company better than they could themselves. So like I deserve to be paid more than 20 to 30,000 a year. I'm sorry. So, but I guess I'll just keep searching, and hopefully I can find a good job where I could just run servers and protect them and do cool stuff like that. I hope the weather has been as nice as it has been for me guys as it has been for you guys. I mean, nice in the relative sense of for me, it's been raining around me a lot, which I really, really like the rain. I love it when it's still see outside, and it's just kind of, like a pitter patter. It's really beautiful, and I like that, and it's been like that for the past 5 days. Today's like Monday, and it just kind of stopped, so I'm kind of bummed. So then now it's all just like regular sunny and stuff, but I'm hoping that it'll start to get fall weather, because it's already September, and it doesn't really feel like September, and October's just around the corner, so hopefully, their season's gonna start changing soon, I hope. But anyway, guys, that's all that's been new with me for the past weekend of stuff. I hope you guys all had a tremendous, wonderful week. Comment down in the description below what you guys have been up to. I'm always interested in hearing. Last week there was somebody from who got recommended the video that didn't speak English. I thought that was awesome. That like people from around the world who don't speak language I get, like I speak, are getting, watching my content. I think it would be cool in the future to get like closed caption translating for those people so that they can enjoy my content as well. That's something I'd hope for in the future. I know like my boyfriend knows German a bit, so we could get him to translate for German people if there's a German population that wants to watch. But anyways, guys, I want to say thank you for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I have a few videos in the works. I want to just start doing more videos. I just I'm still playing around with what I want to do. I have 2 video ideas that my friend Sung Redwood kind of helped me with, but they're not anytime soon. They're going to be really, really overproduced, and they're going to be funny ASMR videos, but they're going to be overproduced, and that's the joke about them. So it may not do well, and it may not be everyone's taste, but it's an inside joke, and hopefully some people may get it and like it. But again, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, either give it a like or a dislike. It always helps me, get metrics for Google, for YouTube analytics. Comment down below. I always love reading your comments every week. I always try to go through them as soon as I get the notification from YouTube that I have a comment. Subscribe, please. Try to get to that 1,000 mark every subscriber helps. Share it to your friends if you think they'll like it. I'm gonna try doing other stuff too on this channel, I guess. So down in the description below, I have all of my social media. You can follow me there. My Twitch is down there. I'm gonna start streaming